Good evening, guys, and welcome to tonight's video. I'm going to talk today about a bit about motivation. So I'm going to try and sort of have a theme to my videos on different days. I thought, what better to do on a Monday than a bit of motivation? Because we could all do a bit of motivation on a Monday. So I'm going to talk. I came across sort of like a webinar thing the other day on Tony Robbins. If you don't know Tony Robbins, he does everything. He's an author, a businessman, but he's very huge in sort of self-help and motivation. Highly suggest you check him out. It was amazing. So he talked about 5 quick things basically to change your life. 5 things that you can do really quickly every day to change your life basically. So the first, I'm going to do it in 5 parts and talk quite long on each one. So I'm going to do every Monday from now, I'm going to do in 5 parts. So the first one is to feed your mind every day. Okay, so a great quote around this is sort of, for things to change, you have to change. And it's something that I've noticed a lot in my own sort of personal development and growth recently. Another one is sort of, like standard education will bring you standard results. You look at any of the most successful people out there, they're learners, they're always learning, they're always reading, they're constantly educating themselves, So another quote like, formal education will make you a living, whereas self-education will make you a fortune. You look at any of the success stories of anybody successful and they're always learning. They never think they know everything. They're always learning. Okay, so you need to go out every day and feed your mind, and you need to do it consciously, because as we know, there is negativity everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there's negative this, doom and gloom that, and it outweighs a positive, by 1,000 to 1. It's things like the news as well. I've literally no idea why people watch the news. It's the most depressing, negative thing on television. It's not there to inform you, or educate you. It's there to startle you. It's almost like they have to sort of jar you to get your attention. I haven't watched the news in about 3 years, and the main thing that people say when they say why they want to watch the news is because they want to see what's going on, if you know what I mean. But if there's something bad enough that you need to know it, trust me, you will find out, because somebody will tell you. There is absolutely no need for you to watch it. It's negative. It's not there to inform or educate you. It's there to startle you. Don't watch it. You don't need it. And because of these things, and like I said before, there's negativity everywhere, and you almost have to consciously decide to feed your mind with positive things, because if not, you're going to make a life out of everything that is sent to you. If you don't do it yourself, you're going to make a life out of everything around you. Sort of like phone, email, TV, what people tell you, and most of it isn't going to move you forward. Okay, most of it, as we know, is going to be negative. In fact, I have a thing now on Facebook where if people are constantly posting negative things, I unfollow them. You don't need it in your life. You don't need extra negativity. And if they're just constantly posting rubbish and negative and moaning this, moaning that, I unfollow them, because I don't need it. You just don't need to see it. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help them. It doesn't help you either. So get it out of your life. You don't need it. Like I say, you need to consciously decide to feed your mind, because you're going to build a life out of everything that comes around you. So start reading things like biographies, strategy books, philosophies, self-help books, motivational books, success stories, things like that. And the whole sort of quick thing is, every single day, look to do 30 minutes of video or audio. So stick a video on YouTube, put an audio. Audible's a great app, like an audio book, something positive, and just consciously decide every day to just do 30 minutes of motivational, pick me up, positive style thing. Also, if you can, chuck in 10 pages of a book. Again, a positive book, something that lifts you up and moves you forward. If anybody would like any book recommendations or audio recommendations, shoot me a message. I've got thousands of them. But I give a personal testimony to this, that I've changed so much since I started doing this. I've never been a negative person at all. I've always been, my family and everything will attest to me. I'm the most laid-back person ever. But I've still noticed a huge change in my confidence, my outlook, how I carry myself. You can't really describe it until you do it, but it just made me so much better, just constantly going out there and looking for positive, shutting my mind off to negative, it will make a huge difference to you in every single area of your life. Like I say, all it is 30 minutes of 30 minutes of listening, 10 pages of a book every single day. You know, constantly feed yourself with positive and shut out the negative. You'll make a huge difference. So that's the first video for this one. So feed your mind every single day with positive thoughts. Okay, next week I'll go on to part 2, which is about being physical. So, but that's one for today. So hopefully you got some value from that. If you did, please feel free to do the usual comment, and share. It's always appreciated, and have a great evening. Thank you.